When you show up right, your world, your money, everything will take flight for you. My question to you today, man, is how are you showing up today? Are you showing up carrying yesterday's defeat on your shoulders? Are you showing up after hitting the snooze button 7 times? So now you're operating out of a reaction mode. You're already late. You're behind the 8 ball, and now you're just trying to catch up. So you're just frazzled and stressed out. Are you showing up in a deficit because last night you ate too much, you drank too much, and now you just feel like shit? Are you showing up because every day you've been living for the moment and you maxed out your credit cards and there's nothing in your account? So now you're trying to figure out how you can not only pay the rent, but also how you're going to catch up on your car note and your insurance that's lapsed. Here's the question, man. What day of the week is someday? What day of the week will you finally put your foot down and say yes to you and no to everything and everybody that's been slowly destroying you? Keep in mind, yesterday ended last night. So start right now and show up in such a way that aligns with the results that you want to see in life. Show up as the man that you want to be. And see, that man won't be there if you're not. See, I live in a casino city. Casinos, we got casinos everywhere. And they give away things all the time. They give away cars and motorcycles, money. But the rules of the game are real simple. You must be present to win. And that's the same rules in life. You must be present to win. Your results won't be there if you're not. So you have to keep it simple, man. So you have to zoom out, yet zoom in. It's macro, it's a macro timeline, but micro effort. You just do your part, and everything else will do its part. My mantra is lay the brick. Right up here on this top shelf is a brick. And I just lay the brick. That's what you got to tell yourself. Just lay this one brick today. See, brick walls don't come delivered on a flatbed. Bricks come delivered on a pallet. And you have to pick each brick up and you have to lay one brick at a time. And that's how you build your wall of results. So here's how I build my brick wall. Number one, get up at a set time. Every day, get up at a set time. Even if you're working off of a deficit. Last night, you got off late, get it. All right? It's going to all even itself out. So get up at a set time. Read 10 minutes from a physical book. No electronic book, a physical book. And there's something about this, man. When you read out of a physical book, the reason why I do is because it slows down the world and increases my focus. And the better job I can focus on things, and I'm not this crackhead kind of mentality where I'm just like, I get, as soon as I get a notification, I'm looking at that. No, just 10 minutes. Set your timer. Tell Siri, turn my timer on for 10 minutes and do that. Just read 10 minutes. And then from what you read, see if you can apply it to your day. There are days, man, I read out of that and like in just a few minutes, I can apply it and I can apply it to my life. And then it's funny because I'm so receptive to it now that I actually see something that I read from 4 hours earlier throughout the day. It's a crazy thing. So read 10 minutes from a physical book. Head to the gym. I'm big on changing the state. All right. I'm big on changing where you're at because I say you change the status where you're at and you'll change your state of mind. So I'm not big on working out in the garage because the tendency for me to go back inside is super high. So that's why I recommend go to the gym. And while you're at the gym, learn while you lift. When you get home, set your timer at the gym for an hour. And then when you get home, plan your meals. What are you going to eat today? This way you're not gorging off of some value meal, man. Let me tell you something. A bag of spinach, some canned chicken, and some steamable vegetables, and a small baked potato, there's your lunch. It's done right there. And it's all prepared in 5 minutes. A dozen eggs and protein powder and some yogurt will take you a long way. And it's a magic spoon too. I love magic spoon. It'll take you on top of yogurt. It'll take you a long way. See what it's all about, man. It's building that consistency. Also, laying your brick is sharing your expertise today. Let me tell you something, man. You're an expert in something. You may be an expert in fatherhood. You may be an expert in energy management. You may be an expert in lifting. You may be an expert in sales. You may be an expert in working the phones. You may be an expert in painting. Everybody is an expert at something. Share, give away all of your expertise, man. As you do, it's going to empty you out and make you or free up the capacity for you to pour in more and share more and give more. When you give, when all you have is to give, you may be triple broke right now. You can give of yourself. You can give your expertise and you'll feel so much better. And the world she'll reward you. So share your expertise today. Then when you get to work while you work. Stop penalizing yourself and your family because you got to work late. It's because you weren't working when you were there before. Just work when you're there. Then go home. Go home. And when you get home, you may have to change your state again by changing your status. 10 minutes, set of burpees, some push-ups, some wall squats, maybe a walk around the block, maybe a jog down the road. Change it so that way you're changing from the work clothes. You're changing from the work environment. And now you're stepping into a healthier you, a more present you, not only for yourself, but also for your loved ones. Lay out your clothes for tomorrow. That's another thing. It's another big thing. What are you going to wear tomorrow? Lay it out. You'll save time. Get some rest. Go to bed at a set time. I have an alarm on my phone at 8:50 that says, get ready for bed. It's an alarm if I'm not already ahead of it. So that way I don't get lost in the evening and be like, oh, look at the time. No, because I know I got to get up early in the morning and then rinse and repeat forever. It's that simple. It is. We make it so much more complex because of the narrative and the emotion that you put with it. Show up and watch the world show out. Just rinse and repeat this every day for the rest of your life. It's not about a goal, man. It's about a lifestyle. Thanks for being a part of the Marsh Buice podcast. For more of the Marsh Buice podcast, go to marshbuice.com. That's MarshBuice. And my mission is super simple, man. I'm going to teach you how to sell your way through life. Because, see, selling is more than a profession. It's the number one life skill that you need in order to embrace uncertainty, handle the adversity, and never settle again. So you've got to train and develop 5 skills: communication, curiosity, creativity, continuous learning and action, and productive confrontation. You got to be a better communicator. The better job you do at communicating with yourself, you can communicate that with others as well. You got to be creative. When you lack resources, become resourceful. You got to be curious. Start living in questions. Let curiosity pull you today instead of making all these statements that you're too old, you're too young, it's too late, I'm not educated. No more. Lead by curiosity every single day. Try things that scare you every single day. You got to be a continuous learner and apply what you learn. That's why I say that 10 minutes a day. And then you got to confront some things, not only in yourself, but once you do yourself, then you have the right to start confronting others as well, because you don't let anything or anybody destroy you any longer. You don't let anything lapse. Go for it. All right. Remember, the greatest sale that you will ever make is to sell you on you, because you're more than enough. Keep it simple, keep it moving, never settle, keep selling. Stay amazing.